goes. I practice words I never sent and let them fade again. Your name sits heavy on my tongue, like something I shouldn't say. I keep it folded in my chest for another lonely day. The clock keeps leaning into me, like it knows I won't sleep. Every thought feels incomplete when you're all I see. I tell myself I'm being strong, but my hands still shake. Almost every maybe feels too real to fake. I almost said it out loud in the quiet after your call. Almost let my heart fall where it doesn't belong at all. If loving you is losing you, then I'll lose you slow. I almost said it out loud, but you'll never know. The silence stays, it says your name. Hold it and I let it go, like tears I don't show. Your laugh still lives inside my room, like perfume in the air. I don't touch anything you left, I pretend you're still there. I wonder if you feel it too, or if I'm alone. Now many nights awake, talking to my phone. I write your name, erase it twice like it's something wrong, but my heart doesn't listen, it just keeps holding on. I almost said it out loud when you said you miss me too. Almost crossed the line between what's false and true. If this is all I get from you, I'll take the pain I choose. I almost said it out loud, but I was scared to lose. Broken calm, fragile truth. Every road I don't take still leads to you. If love is timing, I was late. If love is brave, I hesitated. Staring, hey, I whisper low to a heart you'll never know. I don't blame you, not at all. I just wish I didn't fall. I almost said it out loud, but the night held my breath. I kept the words inside my chest and called it self-respect. If someday you hear this song and wonder if it's true, I almost said it out loud, because it was you. Morning comes like nothing changed. The world keeps moving on. I carry what I couldn't say and quietly move along. Lights low, curtains half asleep. My heart's louder than it should be. I tell myself it's nothing deep, but I don't believe me. I count the steps it takes to smile when your name crosses my phone. I practice cool, I try a while, but my voice still changes tone. Every little maybe feels bigger in my head. I replay what you told me, every word you said. I don't wanna rush this feeling, I don't wanna pretend, but if you lean just a little, I might fall in. I'm almost yours tonight, in the soft, quiet mood. My hands are shaking slightly, but my heart knows you. I don't need you to say it, I feel it when you stay. I'm almost yours tonight, in the sweetest way. Need more close to my heart. Don't know where to start. I smile for no reason when you're not even here. The clock moves slow on purpose, like it wants me to feel. Every second feels nervous, but strangely real. I tell my friends a little softer, it's because I care. If I look away too often, I'm just scared. I'm almost yours tonight, in this warm, blurry room. Every thought I try to hide leads back to you. I don't need a promise or a perfect line. I'm almost yours tonight, and I kinda like the sign. Maybe love starts quietly, now with fire, now with sparks. Just a hand a little closer in the dark. If this is just a moment, I'll hold it tight. Sit around here softly, only in my mind. I'm almost yours tonight, and my heart feels brave. Not running from the feeling, I don't wanna be safe. If tomorrow has questions, I'll answer slow. I was almost yours tonight, and I hope you know. Lights fade, window breathing blue. I don't know what will become, but I'll sleep a little smiling, thinking of us. The room feels too big tonight, like it's missing something it won't say. I left your name unread in the corner of my phone. Not because I don't care, but because I already know. The clock keeps pulling me forward, but my heart stays where you were. I smile when people ask me like I'm better than before. I don't cry the way I used to, I just go quiet instead. Some feelings don't need tears, they live inside your chest. I write you in a blue heart memo, words I'll never let you know. I loved you soft, I loved you slow, I loved you deeper than I showed. It hurts the most when it's gentle, when there's no one left to blame. I wasn't ready to let go, but I did it anyway. Late night, dim light, same thoughts every time. Blue heart, low tone, writing this alone. Your voice still lives in pauses between songs I never skip. I catch myself leaning toward a ghost I almost missed. I learned how to look, okay, how to keep my hands still. But every night my heart forgets it's supposed to heal. I don't reach, I don't run, I just sit with what remains. If loving you is wrong, why does it still feel safe? I write you in a blue heart, every truth I keep below. I loved you real, I loved you shy, I loved you real, I loved you in a blue heart memo, every truth I keep below. I loved you real, I loved you shy, I loved you without asking why. It hurts the most when it's gentle, when goodbye was never said. You're still sleeping in my head like you never left. Same room, new ache, breathing in mistakes. Blue heart, slow beat, still missing you quietly. Maybe love was just a season, maybe I stay past the end. But my heart doesn't understand how to unfeel what it felt then. If I see you smiling somewhere, I hope it's real and warm. Even if I'm not the reason, I still wish you know why. Write you in a blue heart memo, but I don't hate that it still shows. I was brave enough to feel, even if it broke me slow. It hurts, but now I know some loves don't need to be known. They live inside the afterglow and teach you how to let go. The night turns pale, the feeling too. I close the notes I wrote for you. Blue heart fading, moving on, still stuck, still strong. Unread screen knows me too well. I type your name then erase it, like I'm scared you might tell. The city hums outside my window, cars pass like they don't care. I'm lying to myself real quiet, saying you're not still there. Your jacket still smells like the rain. I didn't mean to keep it this long. Every night feels like a question I already got wrong. I thought time would make it easier, but it just made me numb. Every memory feels heavier when I realize you're gone. I left you a blue message I never meant to send. It said I'm doing fine now, but I don't know when. I keep my feelings lowercase so they don't look too loud. If loving you was easy, I'd be over it by now. The thoughts appear then fade. Guess that's my answer. Silent knows when it I smile when my friends ask how you holding up lately. I say yeah, I'm okay like that. Word can save me, I replayed. I should've said in a voice that sounds more brave, but when I had the chance back then, I just waved. Maybe I was scared of breaking something we didn't define, so I broke myself instead and called it time. I left you a blue message with my heart between the lines. I said, hope you're happy, like I didn't mind. I keep my love in small words so it won't fall apart, but every letter still knows where you are. Late trains, empty seats, your name in my sleep. I never delete. If you ever read between it, all the things I didn't say. No, I loved you in the quiet, in the safest way. Not loud enough to keep you, not strong enough to stay, just real enough to hurt like this every day. I left you a blue message, maybe you'll never see, but it kept me company when it was just me. I don't blame you for moving on, I just wish I knew how. If loving you was easy, I'd be okay by now. The screen goes dark, the night stays blue. Another thought that I won't push through. If missing you still feels this true, then maybe I meant it The room feels lighter than my skin, like I might drift if I breathe too deep. I turn the lamp down just a little, so my thoughts can fall asleep. I find your name in empty space, between the seconds on the clock. Every memory changes shape when I don't try to stop. I talk in whispers to the dark, like it knows what I mean. Some feelings never leave a mark, but they stay unseen. If I sound far away, I'm still here, just floating through, living in the softest moment where nothing hurts too much. Your memory feels like motion, I don't need a touch. If this is all I get tonight, I won't ask for more. I'm holding on to fading light like I did before. The window hums in low repeat, cars passing like a dream. I count the cracks beneath my feet to feel what's real to me. I used to fight the quiet hours, now I let them stay. They teach my heart in gentle power. fade, not break. If I close my eyes too long, please know I'm not gone. I'm just learning how to belong on my own. I'm living in the softest moment where time forgets my name. Your absence feels like an ocean, but it's calm, not pain. If I think of you and smile, that's okay. I don't need you to be mine, to stay there. Maybe love is weightless, maybe it's kind. Not something I'm missing, just something behind. I don't chase it anymore, I let it pass like clouds I forgot to name in the past. I'm living in the softest moment, right here alone. My heart still feels wide open, even on its own. If tomorrow asks me who I was tonight, I'll say I was gentle with my feelings and I stayed. The lamp goes out, the room feels new. Morning somewhere far away. I fall asleep, still holding you in the quiet, blurry way. Lights flicker like they're unsure if the night should stay or go. I'm standing in the middle of something I don't know. I walk fast but my thoughts move slow. Every step says maybe. I don't chase what I can't control, I let the feeling play me. I hear a voice in passing sounds, a train, a laugh, a door. I tell myself it doesn't mean what it meant before. I'm not asking for a sign, I'm not hoping for a spark. I just feel you in the quiet like a match in the dark. We're standing on the edges of a maybe. Not in love, not letting go. Every word feels almost ready, but we take it slow. If this moment never grows wings, I'll still let it stay. We're standing on the edges of a maybe, and I'm okay. I don't hide the way I did, I don't overshare. I let the truth sit gently in the open air. I used to rush to name things like it made them real. Now I let the feeling breathe, I trust how it feels. And oh, if my voice goes soft on you, it's not fear, it's care. Some things matter more when you leave them there. We're standing on the edges of a maybe. Hands closed, hearts awake. Every smile feels a little risky, but I take it anyway. If tomorrow turns a page, I won't beg it to stay. We're standing on the edges of a maybe, and I'm okay. Maybe love isn't falling, maybe it's learning how to stand. Not asking for a future, just holding what you have. If this fades, I'll still know I was honest in the try. I didn't lose myself, I just let the moment by. We're standing on the edges of a maybe. Soft and undefined. I don't need a clearer answer to feel fine. If this is all it ever is, I'll remember it this way. We were standing on the edges of a maybe, and I stay. And I stay. The light settles, the night exhales. I don't ask it for a name. Somewhere between yes and no, I walk home the same. is glowing blue again from a screen I should have turned off. I'm awake but barely here, like a thought that drifts too soft. My hoodie smells like yesterday, like rain that never left. I talk to shadows on the wall, they listen better than myself. I write your name down and erase it like I'm scared it might stay. Every memory feels unfinished, but I hold it anyway. I don't know if this is love, or just me feeling lost alone. But when your voice is in my head, it feels a little like home. I'm half asleep in blue light, thinking of you again. Not brave enough to call you, but not strong enough to pretend. If this is just a moment, I'll keep it soft and true. Half asleep in blue light, with every thought of you. The city hums outside my chest, like it knows I can't rest. I scroll past faces I don't feel, pause when your name is next. I don't need forever answers, I don't need perfect timing, just this quiet space at night where my heart stops hiding. I've been careful for so long, keeping feelings locked away, but you make the silence warm in a dangerous kind of way. I'm half asleep in blue light, letting my guard fall down. Every word you never said is the loudest sound. If this fades by morning, I'll still say it's true. Half asleep in blue light, I felt something with you. Maybe I love too quietly, maybe I dream too deep, but some hearts don't shout at all, they just snake when they speak. I whisper things I can't explain to the dark, to myself. If you ever hear this song, it's how I felt. I'm half asleep in blue light, but my heart's wide awake. I don't know what tomorrow brings, or how much more I can take. Still I let my feelings stay, even if I lose control. Half asleep in blue light, you're written in my soul. My screen goes dark, the sky turns gray. Morning waits outside my room. I close my eyes, still holding you, like a dream I don't want to lose. The room is breathing slow tonight, shadows leaning into light. I don't move, I don't speak, I let the feeling sit with me. My phone lights up, then fades again. I trace your name, erase it then. I'm not lonely, just aware of how much space you leave right there. The clock comes like it knows my thoughts, every second gently nods. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but my heart skips every time. If I don't reach, if I don't fall, would you notice me at all? I'm not hiding, I'm just still learning how to feel the still. If I stay still, will you come closer? If I don't speak, do you hear it anyway? I don't need fire, I don't need closure, just stay with me in this quiet place. If I stay still, my heart's exposed, no armor left, no perfect pose. I don't know what tomorrow brings, so I'm staying here inside this thing. you stay, I'll take your hand. Not too tight, just enough to say this feeling's real enough. If I stay still, I feel you breathe in the pauses between me. I don't need words, I don't need signs. Your presence feels like mine. If I stay still, I don't break. I let my heart gently wake. Whatever this is, whatever it brings, I'll stay right here. Feel everything. The room exhales, the night moves on. I'm still here when the lights are gone. If you ever wonder what I feel, I stay still, and it was real. Streetlights blinking outside my room. Every shadow looks like you. I hold my breath, the night holds me. Another thought I'll never speak. I fold my feelings small and neat, hide them underneath my sleeve. I tell myself I'll be okay, then whisper your name anyway. My phone is quiet just like me, still hoping you might feel something. I scroll through moments we never had, smile soft, then feel it crack. I practice letting go alone, but my heart doesn't listen well. If loving you was a secret, I guess I'll learn to keep it held. If you heard my silence, would you know it's you? Every tear I never cry is falling in my room. I don't say sarang hey, I'm too scared to let it show. But memo deep inside, you're the only one I know. Don't turn around, I'll stay quiet now. I love you where you can see, softly, silently. Your laugh still lingers in the air, like you were never really there. I replay things you didn't mean to make them mean everything. I tell my heart to stop the ache, it answers back, it's too late. I wear my smile like it's enough, but nights are always harder to love. If I disappear for a while, it's not because I didn't care, I just don't know how to stay when you don't know I'm there. If you heard my silence, would you feel the same? Every word I never send is calling out your name. I don't say sarang hey, it trembles on my tongue. You know I'm close to breaking before it's even begun. I let you go, but you should know somewhere deep in me, you're everything. Maybe love isn't meant to live out loud or in the light. Maybe it's just a lonely thing that visits late at night. If you ever feel alone for no clear reason why, that might be me, thinking of you on the other side. If you heard my silence, you'd hear my heart undone. Every quiet prayer I make still ends where you begun. I won't say sarang hey, but it's written in my eyes. Now more real to disappear, even if I say goodbye. Streetlights fade, the sky turns blue. Morning comes, but not you. I close my eyes, pretend I'm fine. I love you one last time. The room is quiet, but my phone is loud, lighting up just to let me down. I tell myself it's nothing new, but my heart still waits for you. I count the seconds after midnight, like like they owe me something back. Your name sits heavy in my chest. Even when I try to relax, I type a joke, then delete it. Try to sound like I'm okay, but every word feels see-through, and I know what I won't say. I don't ask you where you've been, I don't ask if you still care. I just read between the silence and pretend you're there. Left unread, softly breaking like you didn't mean to hurt me. I smile like I'm understanding, but inside it's new, more lonely. I don't blame you for the space, I just wish you closed the door. 사랑해 was in my throat, but I didn't say it anymore. Blue light, empty hands. I try to understand. Some goodbyes never land. Morning comes without permission, I'm so stuck in last night. Friends ask how I've been doing, I say yeah, I'm alright. I replay the way you said my name, like it meant a little more. Now it sounds like anyone's, and that hurts me to the core. Maybe love is bad at timing, maybe I was just too slow. I held on to what we almost were and let the moment go. Left on red, softly shaking every hope I didn't send. I was scared of being honest, now I'm scared this is the end. I don't need you to come back, I just needed you to know. 사랑해 lived quietly in a place I didn't show. Late train, empty seat. Your name in my sleep. Still yours a little bit. If someday you think of me in the quiet after dark, know I loved you gently with a fragile heart. Not enough to stop you, not enough to stay, just enough to feel like this every day. Left on red, but still I care, even when I shouldn't. Now I'm learning how to let you go without asking how. If love was just a moment, I'll keep it safe, not loud. 사랑해 still feels the same, even when you're not around. The screen goes dim, the night moves on. I breathe it out, then carry on. Left on red, still I stay, softly loving you this way. The room is breathing slow tonight, curtains moving with the air. I write my name in fading light, just to know that I'm still here. My phone lights up and then goes dark, nothing changes, still I wait. Every feeling leaves a mark, but it never stays the same. I talk to shadows on the floor, like they understand my tone. Every step I take feels small, but at least it's my own. If I say too much, I'm scared. If I say nothing too, so I leave my words half open, hoping they find you. These are notes written in the dark, soft and unfinished lines. I don't know where they're going, but they sound like mine. If you ever hear this feeling, please don't turn away. Not asking you to save me, just to stay. Memories blur like window rain, faces melting into light. I replay the smallest things to keep you close tonight. I laugh quietly to myself at how much my heart can feel. I'm learning not to hide it even when it feels too real. I don't need the morning, I don't need a plan, I just need the second to land where I am. These are notes written in the dark, breathing in my chest. I don't need them to be perfect, I just need them said. Maybe it's a glance, not a fall, not a promise, just a chance. I don't wanna be louder, I don't wanna pretend I'm okay being gentle in the end. All the notes written in the dark start to glow, like my heart learning slowly how to show. If tomorrow feels uncertain, that's alright. I was honest in this moment tonight. The room is quiet, almost warm. Morning hiding out of sight. I close my eyes, still holding on to the notes I wrote tonight. Late night light through the curtain seam. The room is small, but my thoughts feel deep. I trace your name on the foggy screen, then I laugh at me for feeling things. I talk too quiet when you're around. Words get shy, then they fall back down. Every smile feels a little too loud when you look at me like you might stay. I don't know how to be brave. My heart moves slow, takes its time, but it keeps leaning your way, like it already made up its mind. I won't say it too fast, too strong. I'm scared it'll break if it's wrong, but I feel you when the room goes still. Quiet like a promise, soft but real. I don't need fireworks or signs, just you sitting close to mine. If love is gentle, then maybe it's this. Quiet like a promise on my lip. I replay moments I shouldn't keep, like the way you laugh when you tease me. I pretend that I'm half asleep, but my heart's wide awake again. Every step feels paper thin, but I'm walking anyway. If I fall, let it be in the honesty I couldn't say. I won't say it too fast, too strong. I'm scared it'll fade if it's wrong, but I feel you when the room goes still. Quiet like a promise, soft but real. I don't need perfect or loud, just your shadow next to mine. If love is patient, then maybe it's this. Quiet like a promise, warm and shy. Maybe I don't need a reason, maybe I don't follow rules. If you feel it in the silence, then it's already true. Just one word under my breath, almost slips, then I smile. Not today, but maybe soon. I'll let you know in my time. I won't say it too fast, too strong, but I hope you hear it somehow. In the way I stay, the way I miss, in almost every wish. If you ever feel the same, meet me where the quiet lives. Love doesn't have to shout to exist. It's quiet like a promise, like this. The night moves on, the light turns blue. I hold this feeling small but true. Still shy, still learning what to do, but a part of me already chose you. The ceiling feels farther tonight, like my thoughts learn how to fly. I whisper things I never say and let them fade. My phone lights up, then goes quiet. I stare at nothing for a while. Every memory feels unfinished, like a half-sketched smile. I walk through hours like they fall, barefoot on the edge of sleep. Your name moves slowly through my head, somewhere soft, somewhere deep. I don't know why it still feels close, even when you're far away. Maybe feelings don't need reasons, they just stay. I write you into my breathing, between the dark and the dawn. Every word I don't say still feels warm. If without a sound, so no one else will know. I don't cry, I just drift, let the ache move slow. Some feelings don't hurt sharp, they just glow. I don't ask for you to stay, I don't ask for clarity. I just sit inside the feeling, let it be. I write you into my breathing like a note I never send. Almost every pause never ends. If you ever feel a silence that feels safe, not alone, that might be me, reaching out without a tone. Maybe love is just a thought that floats in when the night is long. Not a question, not a claim, just a soft unnamed song. If this fades, I'll still know I felt something real and kind, even if it lived only in my mind. I write you into my breathing, not to hold you, not to keep, just to know that for a moment I could feel something this deep. If tomorrow changes everything, I'll be okay. I'll still see what it meant to feel you quietly. The sky turns pale, the night unwinds. I leave these thoughts where dreams collide. If you were here, I wouldn't speak, I'd just breathe and fall asleep. The room is glowing low and blue, like it's waiting on a thought. I'm awake with nothing to do but feel the things I forgot. I sit on the edge of my bed, counting sounds outside. Cars passing like memories that don't ask me why. I used to be scared of the quiet, like it would say too much. Now I let it hold my shoulders with a careful touch. I don't need the night to answer, I don't need it to explain. Some feelings only make sense when you let them stay the same. In these soft hours still awake, I feel my heart learning shape. Not broken, not brand new, just gently moving through. I don't chase the feeling down, I don't ask it to be loud. I let it rest inside my chest like it knows me best. I think of you without the ache that used to pull me under. Your name feels lighter now, like distant quiet thunder. I smile at things I couldn't before, like empty cups and open doors. Guess I'm changing in small ways I never noticed back then. If I miss you once or twice, it doesn't steal my air. It's just a passing tenderness that proves I care. In these soft hours still awake, I don't need more than this space. Every breath feels slow and true, like I'm finally coming through. I don't promise anything, I don't rewrite yesterday. I just hold this moment gently and let it stay. Maybe love is quieter now than I thought it had to be. Not a fall, not a foul, just being kind to me. If our paths cross someday, I won't hide or run away. I'll meet you with this softer heart that learned how to stay. In these soft hours still awake, I feel stronger in this way. Still gentle, still shy, but I look the night in the eye. I don't rush into the light, I don't disappear from view. I stay here with my feelings, and that feels true. The sky is slowly changing tone. Morning waits, but not too soon. I close my eyes, breathe once more, and let the night move through. like forgets how to move. When I'm alone with my thoughts, the night feels bigger than me, but I don't feel lost. I walk in circles in my room like I'm waiting for a sign. Every shadow feels like you, every silence feels like mine. I tell myself I'm okay, I almost believe it too, but my heart still leans forward every time it thinks of you. I don't need the answers now, I just let the feelings stay. Some emotions only speak when you give them space. In these soft hours wide awake, I feel everything I couldn't say. It's not hurting, not the same, just a quiet kind of ache. If love is something gentle that doesn't need a proof, in these soft hours wide awake, I'm still close to you. The city hums like a lullaby through a half-open window pane. I replay the way you smile like it might ease the pain. I don't wish you'd turn around, I don't wish I'd been brave. I just wonder who I am in the life we never made. I've been learning how to sit with emotions I can name. Not everything unfinished needs to feel like shame. Soft hours wide awake, I feel everything I couldn't say. It's not breaking, it just stays like a memory in shape. If love can live in moments that don't belong to time, in these soft hours wide awake, your echo still mine. Maybe hearts don't always heal, maybe they just grow quiet. I don't erase the truth, I was someone softer when I was close to you. In these soft hours wide awake, I don't wish the past would change. I let the feeling pass through me like a slow warm wave. If loving you is part of me, I'll let it be. In these soft hours wide awake, I'm learning how to breathe. The sky turns pale and new morning finds my face. I close my eyes one last time and leave you in this place. I wasn't looking for a reason, just letting days pass by. Then somehow you were standing right inside my quiet life. I like the way the morning feels when I know I'll hear from you. Nothing big, nothing planned, just something small and true. I used to guard my every thought, keep my heart a step behind. Now I catch myself smiling before I ask my mind. I don't know how this started, I didn't count the days, but something feels lighter every time you stay. This is something I didn't plan, but it fits me like it can. I don't need to understand why it feels right. I don't fall, I don't rush, I just let it be enough. This is something I didn't plan, but I like. I still get shy when you get close, to feel my heartbeat change, but it doesn't scare me now. It feels a little brave. I don't rewrite every word, I don't chase a perfect line. I just speak the way I feel and trust the time. If my voice sounds warm tonight, it's 'cause I'm letting go. I'm needing everything to go slow. This is something I didn't plan, but it's resting spinning in the same place. If tomorrow's just a light, I'll still be okay. I was honest in this moment, and that's enough to say. This was something I didn't plan, but it found me where I am. I don't need to understand every part. I don't hide, I don't run, I don't need to call it love. This was something I didn't plan, but it warmed my heart. Did it do? The night settles soft and slow. I don't need to know what's next. If this feeling fades or grows, I'm glad I felt it just like this. The city turns its lights down low, like it knows I won't sleep. I trace the cracks above my bed and fall into what I keep. Your voice still lives in my head, softer than it used to be. I try to tell myself I'm okay, but the night disagrees. I left your name inside my phone, didn't know how to erase. Some feelings don't know how to leave, they just change shape. I thought time would be louder, I thought it would be strong, but it just walks beside me every night I'm alone. It's still you again, in the quiet and the blue. Every road I don't take somehow leads me back to you. I don't cry, I just stay, let the moment bruise. I don't say anything, but my heart still chooses you. The room feels too wide, I let the feeling slide. I don't say sorry, okay, but it's breathing deep inside. Morning comes without a sound, coffee tastes like yesterday. I smile when I need to, then I look away. I walk past places we almost were, like they're frozen in time. I don't stop, but part of me is always left behind. If I seem a little distant, it's not that I don't care. I just learned how to be quiet with love still there. It's still you again, in the pause between my breath. Every thought I let go finds a way back to my chest. I don't ask for reasons, I don't ask you to stay. I just let the silence say what I can't say. No move far tonight, fading out of sight. I don't say sarang hai, but it keeps me up all night. Maybe love is something that doesn't end clean, it leaves soft fingerprints on everything. If you ever feel a pull when the night feels long, that's just me remembering where I belong. It's still you again, and I'm learning how to cope, holding pain like a memory instead of hope. I won't chase the past, I won't ask it to stay, but I'll carry you gently as I walk away. The city slowly wakes up, the sky turns pale and new. I close my eyes one last time, still you. keeps breathing in the dark, like it's afraid to move. I lie awake and trace your name in spaces I can't prove. I left the light on by mistake, so the room feels less alone. Every sound my heart can make feels quieter than before. I scroll through things I shouldn't read, words familiar lies. I tell myself it doesn't mean anything tonight. If I said I'm doing fine, would you believe? I learned how to smile softly and still not breathe. When the night doesn't answer, I call your name, not out loud, just in my chest, where it still stays. I loved you slow, normal, deep, but never break. When the night doesn't answer, I wish you'd say my name. The ceiling knows my heart. It hears me fall apart. Your jacket's gone, but somehow still feels folded in my room. I don't cry the way I used to, I just feel the bruise. I talk myself into believing this ache will fade, but almost every maybe still feels the same. If you ever felt this too, you never showed. I kept loving you in quiet ways you never know. When the night doesn't answer, I stay awake, counting every second that I couldn't save. I gave you love so carefully, it broke anyway. When the night doesn't answer, I let the silence stay. Maybe love is something you don't get back. Maybe it's a story that fades to black. I don't hate you for leaving, I stayed too long in the hope you'd ask me to stay. Stealing knows my heart. It hears me stay. When the night doesn't answer, just tonight I forgive every moment I held too tight. I loved you gently, Serenade in my own way. When the night doesn't answer, I still hope you're okay. The sky turns pale, the dark feels thin. Morning learns my face. I close my eyes and let you live in a softer place. The night leans in, the clock turns slow. I trace the dark where memories go. Every thought moves like it knows where my breath waits, soft and low. I keep a seat for you in my mind, next to the window I flit sign. I talk in pauses, not in plans. My feelings fit in open hands. I hear your name in passing cars, and broken songs and falling stars. I smile small then look away, like hope will notice me tonight. If I say less than I should, it's only 'cause I feel it more. I'm learning how to stand right here without asking for before. I'm waiting where my breath waits between the maybe and the now. I don't need a promise made, just don't let this feeling drown. If you stay a little longer, I'll be brave in quiet ways. I'm waiting where my breath waits, let the moment choose our pace. Your shadow crosses through my day, like something warm I couldn't say. I keep my heart in lowercase, so it won't scare the things I love. I still get shy, I still rewind, every almost in my mind. But there's a calm I didn't know when I let the small things grow. If my voice trembles when just stay close enough to see. I'm waiting where my breath waits, where the room learns how to glow. I don't need a perfect shape for a feeling I can hold. If you feel it when I pause in the spaces that I make, I'm waiting where my breath waits. Let the silence say it's safe. Maybe love is a soft return to places we forgot to burn. Not fireworks, not a race, just finding time, a gentler face. If tomorrow asks for more, I'll answer with what I can give for tonight. I'll be right here, learning how to live. I'm waiting where my breath waits, not afraid of being slow. I don't need the world to change, just this warmth to grow. If you leave, I'll understand. If you stay, I'll stay the same. I'm waiting where my breath waits. Let the night remember us this way. The clock exhales, the sky turns pale. I keep the quiet like a veil. If you're a dream, then let it be right where my breath waits next to me. Streetlight pouring through the glass, dust in the air like it's moving slow. I didn't plan to think this much, but here I'm letting it go. I used to hold my breath too long, waiting for the right reply. Now I let my thoughts come out, even if they tremble when they try. I hear your voice in ordinary sounds, like footsteps passing by. It doesn't hurt the way it used to, it just makes me smile and sigh. I don't rush a feeling, I don't pull it close, I let it sit beside me like it already knows. I'm not falling, I'm not running, I'm just here letting my heart talk. Every feeling feels lighter now when I let it walk instead of lock. I don't need a perfect moment, I don't need to prove my truth. I'm learning how to feel things without losing me and you. Morning comes a little kinder, coffee tastes like something new. I catch my reflection laughing, didn't know I still could do that too. I don't replay every sentence, I don't rewind the night. Some memories can stay soft without asking for a fight. If I think of you, sometimes it doesn't pull me under, it's just a gentle reminder of who I was becoming. I'm not hiding, I'm not hoping, I'm just standing where I am, letting feelings breathe slowly like they finally understand. I don't need to name the future, I don't need to change the past. I just wanna keep this calm, make the good parts last. Maybe love isn't dramatic, maybe it's this quiet trust, staying open in the moment, even when it's just enough. If our paths cross softly, I won't look away. I'll meet you with the version of me that learned how to stay. I'm not falling, I'm not afraid, I feel warm inside my chest. Every step feels like my own now, and that feels like progress. I don't chase the stars tonight, I let them hang above. Windowlight still warm on me, that's how I know it's love. The room settles, breathing slow, night doesn't feel so wide. I turn the light off with a smile and let the quiet ride.